Yes, sir.
You're the person that dances on the street, right?
He's the person that dances. We're doing a documentary right now on his life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
I recognize you.
Yeah, I told him. Everybody in Norwalk knows this guy, man.
It's a pleasure, man.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, you
Take
too.
care, brother.
Okay, yeah.
Have a good one, all right?
Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little.
If you've driven down Rosecrans in Norwalk, California, then you've definitely seen him dancing. His name is A Smooth. I lived in Norwalk for about 4 years, and as soon as I saw him, I was intrigued, fascinated by this guy who dances in the street for tips, sometime in 100-degree heat. Is he crazy? Is he on drugs? These are all questions you yourself have probably asked while driving down Rosecrans on a hot summer afternoon. I got the chance to talk with A Smooth about his life, and one thing I realized is he's no different than you or me. He's just a guy trying to make it in this crazy-ass world.
What I like about you, man, is that, and I respect about you, is that you could probably make a lot more money sitting out there with your hand out, begging, you know what I mean? But you choose to dance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You stand on the corner and you dance for your money. What's your inspiration behind that, man?
Well, I mean, I'm not one to ask, you know. I'm not a person to just take, you know. I'm more like, you gotta work for what you earn, you know. And I've always been like that. And in reality, like, it goes along with everything in life, you know. You always have to work, you know. You have to keep pushing yourself, you know. Let people know, hey, I got you, and then you gotta get yourself, so, you know, to a certain standby point. Sorry. And basically, like, I've always been driven to the point where I always have to make sure that I know what I'm doing, you know. And I feel that, like, there's got to be a motivation, you know. There's got to be a purpose behind it, you know.
Yeah.
And my purpose was to just give back. I want to give back, you know. What got me into dancing and everything was just when I was homeless, you know. I was homeless at 18, and in order for me to survive, I had to dance. I had to do my thing, you know. I had to let people know, hey, how am I gonna be able to survive, you know? How am I gonna, when's my next meal gonna be? You know, am I gonna have a place to stay at tonight, you know, at the night? And other than that, I was just like, I was scared, you know. To be honest, I mean, I was only 18 at the time. I didn't have no life skills. I didn't know what to do. I had no money. I had no job. So I had to figure out the greatest means to surviving. And I thought, why not dancing, you know? So basically what I would do is I came actually right here to this Dollar Tree right
That's
here.
why I stopped right here.
Yeah, this Dollar Tree. And this is where I bought my first tip jar.
You bought your first tip jar?
Yeah, my first tip jar. Because, like, people would give me money. And I'm like, where am I gonna put all this money, you know? So I would put them in my pocket, and then they get all fat and bulgy. And I was like, okay, I can't do that. So I came right here, and I got my tip jar. And I was like, all right, cool. Now let's see where the magic happens. So I took it all the way off of Liebacher, where I started, and I just started dancing. And people honked at me, and people always praised me, and it was so beautiful, you know, knowing that I came from the streets, you know. I was homeless, you know, but in that moment I was happy, you know, not because I was homeless, but because I was doing something positive, and I was bringing entertainment to the city that I love, you know. And it's just like, just to know that I'm just a full, like, I could bring energy, you know. I could bring that good energy, that good vibes, you know. And I just want people to know that I'm here, and I want to help, and I want to be there, and I have a bigger purpose in life, and always stay positive, you know.
Yep.
And no matter what gets you down, keep your head high, stand tall. Doesn't matter what anybody else has to say, you know, because it's gonna come from you, and that's what counts.
What schools in Norwalk did you go to?
I went to a lot, dude. All right, so because, like, I never stayed in one place. I always moved from city to city. But in Norwalk, when I was living in Norwalk, I attended Newford Elementary. I attended Sanchez Elementary. From Sanchez, I graduated, I guess you could say. From Sanchez, I went to Los Alisos. From Los Alisos.
Gracias.
From Los Alisos, unfortunately, I got kicked out of Los Alisos because I basically brought an airsoft gun because I got bullied. I brought an airsoft gun to school because I got bullied when I was younger. You know, people used to throw me in the trash can. Yeah, and stuff. You know, I mean, I was, like I said, I wasn't really the real popular person, and you know, I was always picked on, so because I was small. So from Los Alisos, I went to Corvallis. Then from Corvallis, I went to Norwalk High School.
Okay.
And then basically that's where it stopped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Norwalk High.
Yeah.
So you were an outcast. How did you break out of your shell to become this entertainer?
All right. Well, that started when I started writing music.
Okay.
And then when I started writing my music, I met this guy named C3. Which, shout out to C3. He's actually on my one of my followers, and he does music as well. And he actually is the reason why I wanted to do my music and everything else, because like I guess he gave me the confidence, you know, to actually break out of my shell and let me be and do what I wanted. So from there, like I would just start dancing during nutrition. I started dancing after pep rallies and everything, and that's basically where it took off. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's basically where it took off.
And you just broke out of your shell, and you're just like, okay.
I just put on my headphones, and I was like, you know what? Just spread your wings.
There it is, huh?
Yeah. Just spread your wings, you know? Exactly what it says, you know?
Now, a lot of people are gonna see you dancing on the street.
Yeah.
In 90-degree heat,
oh, shoot.
100-degree heat,
yeah.
And they're gonna say, this dude's crazy. What are your thoughts? Talk to me about your response to those people who think you're crazy.
I think I'm on drugs.
Drugs,
yeah.
All of the above, right?
It's crazy, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, what, a guy can't go out simply to enjoy themselves, you know, bring positivity to a world, you know, so cruel, you know, and still, like, just do his thing, you know. That's just what all I want to do. I just want to bring positivity. I want to entertain. I want to just give back to the people who have given back to me. And I mean, to be honest, I mean, it's not hard to ask for, you know, not too much to ask, you know, and that's all I want to do, you know. I just want to be known. I want people to hear my story, like you said, you know, like, and I want to embrace it, you know. I just want people to know that, look, I don't do drugs. I've never done drugs, you know, and I won't ever do drugs, you know. I don't believe in that, you know. I believe, you know, it's you know, it's self-awareness, and it's staying wealthy, you know, taking care of yourself. Your body is a temple, you know, and you need to stay healthy, you know. And that's just how it is, you know. I mean, people can say I'm on drugs all they want. Like, to be honest, I mean, that's their opinion. And at the end of the day, I know it's true. And that's just what it is.
You're just a hustler who refuses to put your hand out and beg. You refuse. You go out there and make your money, and you're doing it the best way that you can.
Exactly, and that's how I believe it should be, you know. I mean, I don't ever want anyone to feel like I'm panhandling, you know, or I'm asking, you know. I don't need to ask. I will just what's the word? I will just embrace it, you know. I would just embrace my whole body, you know, myself, who I am.
You strike me as somebody who would rather starve than beg.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have. And I have.
Yeah. What was the hardest thing about growing up in Norwalk?
The hardest thing? Shoot. I think it was just the disconnection with my family.
Okay.
You know, because like I never really knew all my family, but I lived with my mom at one point and my stepdad, and me and my parents never saw eye to eye, so it kind of made it living here kind of hard for me, because I would always be in and out of the household, from getting kicked out to being brought back in to getting kicked out to being brought in, and I didn't want to be like that, you know. And I feel like when I was out here in the streets, you know, I felt like I was getting away, yes, but I also missed my family, you know, because every time the holidays would run by, you know, I would be like, where's my family? You know, I need my family. And I would always pass by the houses, how they're all decorative. I'm pretty sure you guys seen how decorative Norwalk can be, you know, and festive. And I would go by the houses and just be like, man, that's something I want, you know. And so I would go to Gertie's Park. I'd ponder. I'd write my music there sometimes.
During your time of homelessness, you stayed at this park, right?
I did, yeah.
And where were you sleeping?
I would sleep right there at the handball court over there. I would have my 3 bags, my backpack, my computer bag, and I'd have like another bag, and I would have it all right here. I would have my jacket only. I wouldn't have no blankets or pillows, but I would use like some of my clothes that I took, and I would try to make it work, you know. And of course I was scared, you know. I mean, anybody who knows about Gertie's, you know, knows it's a dangerous park. You know, some of my friends did pass away at this park, you know, and die, you know. Unfortunately, you know, RIP to them, you know. Rest in peace, you know, truly. I slept over there, where it used to be an A-frame. A tall wooden place, you know, where it had like benches and people would come there to chill, you know. But I would sleep on there, you know. I would sleep there. And then another place I slept was at the playground. It's now newly remodeled and everything, but yeah, I used to sleep like at the slide, you know. Or like there was like a little, I don't know if it was like a little box, you know. I just like sleep right there, you know. I mean, I try to hide, you know, because I was scared, you know. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there's gangs out here, you know, and you know, like, I mean, before, you know, anyone who knew me, you know, like, I wasn't really, you know, known as A Smooth, you know. I was just like nobody, you know, at that person.
Another homeless guy to them.
Guy, yeah, exactly. But yeah, I would sleep there, and it was scary, you know.
Yeah.
And then I would just write my music still, you know, and it was man, it was hard, you know.
Yeah. And you said I think in another interview you mentioned that some gang members approached you.
Yeah. They tried to take my stuff. Oh, that was at the A-frame. This is actually when I was with friends, and someone actually took my phone and stole my phone, and it sucked, you know, because, like, I mean, he had a gun, so, you know, there's nothing else I could do, you know. I mean, I got mad, you know, after that. Like, after that, I told my friends, you know what, fuck this shit, because, like, basically I was mad, you know, and I went running right after him.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, because I was mad, and but then they were like, no, don't go, A Smooth, don't go, you know. And I was like, you know.
Yeah, not cool.
Yeah, I was just
not
like,
cool.
I was scared, you know?
Did you ever run into other homeless people, and were there ever any issues with any other homeless folks?
I did. No, actually, they wanted, they basically were like family, basically.
Embraced you.
Yeah, they embraced it, you know. Like, some of them let me like chill right next to, like, stay with them sometimes, you know. Like over there next to the railroad tracks, I'm pretty sure, you know. There's many over there. Yeah, it's railroad tracks. Or my friend Nick, he had a home, and he would look after me when I was sleeping behind the CVS. So,
oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he actually took his time. I was like, dude, you don't have to be here, you know. You have a home, you know. But that's a real one, you know. So shout out to Nick, you know, and you know, I mean,
sounds like a lot of your friends got you through some hard times.
Yeah. I mean, I had another friend. Oh, the one I told you off of Liebacher, Brian and Lisa. Shout out to them, you know, because they helped me out too, you know. I'm telling you, a lot of people helped me out, dude, and I want to thank them all, you know. A lot of people helped me out, and I get emotional because, like, I can't tell you how many people I'm actually, like, I want to give back to, you know. That's why I want to become, you know, a top artist, you know. That's why I want to be who I want to be, you know. Do music, you know, and just strive so I can give back to all the people who gave to me.
What would you say to kids out there who have it hard and think there's no way out?
Well, I would tell you guys, you know, just keep your head up, you know. Just keep doing what you love to do. You know what? At the end, you know, it's gonna be hard in the beginning, but it's only gonna get easier down the road. You gotta let yourself know. Just believe in yourself. Keep going, you know. Keep pushing. Just have the strength to overcome any obstacle that gets in your way. And kids, like, just know that, like, I was a kid too, you know, and I know how hard it can be, you know, but just know that you can do it, you know. No matter what's in your way, no matter if a parent tries to tell you something that seems wrong, it's never wrong. It's for your own good, you know? And I had to grow up knowing that too, you know? And just know that you can do it, you know? Just keep pushing, you know? Never give up. Because when you give up on yourself, and it's not a good image, you know? Just know that somebody out there is always gonna have your back. And just take it with a grain of salt and accept it.
When you were at your lowest point, where did your strength come from?
My strength came from my music, my dancing, and just the people around me that surrounded with positivity. You know, when you surround yourself with the right people, good things will come, you know? And that's what I truly believe. Inside my hands I hold a heavy heart. Don't know why my world's gotta fall apart. Tears from my eyes falling like a waterfall. Been feeling like I wanna be left alone. All the messes I ignore, spending all my calls straight to voicemail. My friends are asking I'm okay. I know my head and walk away. I know they mean real, but I don't want them to see my pain. Don't need them to hold my burden and show me sympathy, cause I know it's just a phase I'll be get over eventually. Been hard for the moment, I can hardly sleep or eat, but it's even harder when the negative outweighs the positivity. My life has been a bumpy road. There's many times I question the Lord. What about the time I almost saw my soul to finally find my dreams and my goals? I swear to God I almost gave in to the devil, but I gotta remind myself I'm capable. Let's go. Life has me dangling by a thread. I had the dreams where I'm dead. What about the premonition? This I got a question asked and seeks for the information, but yet they don't respond to it. But my audience. I speak facts on audio to all my haters. Audience. This is my story and fictional. Yes, I'm writing this song. I got emotional, trying to get some help. Yeah, I feel so low, still on my grind even when I'm so low. Gotta go like a green light, rain and shine, day and night. You already know. Stress to me has been a cycle. I know it's psychological to the point I'm feeling suicidal, but it's just I'm just better hiding it though. At times I know I make mistakes. Please don't take it personal. I'm only human, just like you, but like a plant. I just need more time to grow. I'm looking young, but still ain't no joke. Make it a big is all I know. Speak my mind, cause we don't know when it'll be our time to go.
Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace, steady job and some food to eat. Just give me a little bit of peace.